Okay, so we were discussing about 2023 O-level paper quadratic equation question. Okay, so in the first part, we were asked to obtain this equation using the given data. We were asked to obtain this equation, and in the second part, we have to solve the equation and obtain a value for x. So when it comes to solving quadratic equations, we have learned three methods. Method number one is factorizing method. Second one is completing square method, and the third one is solving the quadratic equation by quadratic equation formula. But as we all know, we can't use the factorizing method in the exam question. In the exam question, definitely you have to use either the completing square method or solving it by quadratic equation formula. Now, for this question, I'm going to apply completing square method. Now, let's see how to solve this quadratic equation by completing square method. So before using completing square method, first we have to check whether this equation is suitable for that one. So in order to use completing square method, there is a condition. Condition is the coefficient of the square term should be plus 1. That means in front of the square term, there should be plus 1. If the coefficient of the square term is not plus 1, we have to make it plus 1, and after that only we can use completing square method. Now here in this equation, we don't have any problem. Already the coefficient of the square term is plus 1. Therefore, without any doubt, we can use the completing square method here. So when it comes to completing square method, first take the square term. Here we have a squared. I'll take x from that one. And take the coefficient of the linear term, that means coefficient of the x term, divide it by 2 and write it here. Here coefficient is minus 6, so divided by 2, answer is minus 3. X minus 3 whole thing square. After that, write plus 4. After that, that one is equal to 0. In mathematics, we can change the structure of an expression, but we can't change their value. Now here we change the structure. Now let's check whether the value is also changed or not. Look at this one. This one is a square of a binomial expression. We know how to expand the square of a binomial expression. No need to expand this one. Let's just expand and see. Take the first term, square that one. It is here. Multiply the two terms. Take the double of that one. Here minus 3 multiplied by x, that is minus 3x. Multiplied by 2, that is minus 6x. Take the square of the last term, that is plus 9. And now what happened? Here x squared is here. Minus 6x, that is also here, but we have an additional plus 9 here. So inside this expression, we have an additional plus 9. In order to remove that one, we have to add a minus 9 here. I'll put that minus 9 here. And I'll come here. Here we have x minus 3 whole thing squared plus 4 and minus 9. The answer is minus 5. That one is equal to 0. Now I have to remove this minus 5 from this side. To remove that one, I have to add plus 5 to this side. To balance that one, I have to add another plus 5 to this side. Then that minus 5 and plus 5 will get cancelled. Answer will be x minus 3 whole thing squared is equal to plus 5. Now I have to remove this square term. To remove the square, I'll take the square root for both sides. So then the square and the square root get cancelled. X minus 3 equals, here I can take plus or minus square root of 5. Then I have to remove this minus 3. To remove the minus 3, I have to add plus 3 here, plus 3 to this side. And that one is equal 3 plus or minus square root 5. Here I have both plus square root 5 and minus square root 5. I'll take them separately. X equals 3 plus square root 5 or x equals 3 minus square root 5. Now in the exam question, they have given a value for the square root 5, and that is 2.24. So I'll take x equals 3 plus 2.24 or x equals 3 minus 2.24. When I take this one, 3 plus 2.24, answer will be 5.24. or x equals, what is 3 minus 2.24? That is 0.76. Now we got two answers for x. Here x equals 5.24 or x equals 0.76. Now from these two answers, I have to select the most suitable answer. Now in some question, you get a plus value and a minus value. Then as x is a length, we know it can't be a minus value. Therefore, we can pick up the plus value. But here that one is little bit different. We got two plus answers, two positive answers for x. So from these two, we have to find the most suitable answer for x. So how to find that one? Here, see, in the diagram, this part is 2x. In the diagram, this part is 2x and this total length is 7 meters. Therefore, if x is 5.24, if x is 5.24, 2x should be 10.48. If x is 5.24, 2x should be 10.48. If x is 0.76, 2x is 1.52 meters, here also meters. Now if we take this value for x, 2x will be 10.48. But see, 2x should be smaller than 7 meters, therefore we can't take this value. Why? Here and that one is bigger than 7, so we can't take this one. 2x should be smaller than 7 meters, therefore x should be 0.76 meters.